commands the floor, battling for justice, bringing down the house with force. In the shadows of the city where the lights dim low, Captain Kern steps out ready to blow, with a heart made of steel and fists to match. Enemies shudder when they catch his dispatch. He's a knight in the night, rolling deep, just a sword he's sworn to keep. Captain Kern, he's on the fight, battling wrongs, upholding rights. In the streets, he's a justice spree. Captain Kern, the hero we need. Never backs down, he's on the front line, facing the evils that intertwine. Corruption's fine, stripping the streets. He tears them down with lyrical beats. A vigilante with a badge of honor, burns the store, chaos has got her. Boom, boom, hear the thunder roll. Captain Kern's on patrol, rights the wrongs, breaks the chains. In his world, justice reigns. Captain Kern, he's on the fight, battling wrongs, upholding rights. In the streets, he's a justice spree. Captain Kern, the hero we need. From the depths of despair, he rises high, a beacon of hope under the night sky. Enemies fear when his name is called, a symbol of power on a pole. With every step, he claims the land, justice delivered by his commanding hand. So when you're lost and the night draws near, remember Captain Kern, let out a cheer. For justice, for truth, for the right. He's the guardian of the city's light. Hardcore rhythm fading out, justice served, no doubt.
Oh, my. What's going on, everybody? Hey,
Previous question is ordered.
I just got home from doctor's appointments, saw this was on. I'm like, I think you all want to see this.
Signify by
So,
saying aye.
here we are.
All those opposed signify by saying
Yeah.
In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it, and the resolution is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
How you be, Dale? How you be?
At this time, the chair would like to appoint Kelly Johnson from Louisiana to the Escort Committee for the permanent chairman. Thank you.
Do I talk now? Kelly.
The chair now recognizes the delegate from Louisiana for the purpose of offering a resolution.
Mr. Chairman, I'm Gina Gore from Louisiana, and I offer the following resolution and ask for its immediate consideration. Resolved that those elected as the members of the Republican National Committee under the procedures of each state, American Samoa, the District of Columbia, Guam.
Supposedly, I'm streaming on
the Northern
Facebook as well, but
Islands,
I can't find
and
it.
the Virgin Islands, and whose names have been submitted to the Secretary of the Convention, are hereby declared ratified to serve as members
Oh,
of
I know.
the
It's been crazy.
Republican National Committee from the adjournment of this Republican National Committee until the successor committee has been ratified by the next Republican National Convention. Mr. Chairman, I reeled back balance of my time and move the previous question on the resolution.
Without objection, the previous question is ordered. The question is on the adoption of the resolution. All those in favor signify by saying aye. All those opposed signify by saying no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it, and the resolution is adopted. Without objection,
There was some booze back
the motion to
there.
reconsider is laid on the table. The chair now recognizes the delegate from West Virginia for the purpose of offering a resolution.
Mr. Chairman, I'm Josh Holstein from West Virginia, and I offer the following resolution and ask for its immediate consideration. Resolved that the Secretary of the Convention is hereby directed to prepare and publish for the Convention.
Ew, politics. What's going on, Misty?
Official proceedings under the
I saw your
direction of the
Twitter
Republican
post
National
earlier.
Committee, and is authorized to make all necessary clerical, grammatical corrections and to make technical and conforming amendments as necessary in reports, motions, and resolutions considered by the Convention to reflect its actions. Mr. Chairman, I yield back the balance.
It'll
of my
feel
time
different
to
once
move
you have
the
him
previous
home,
question
Misty.
on the resolution.
Without objection, the
Believe
previous
me, I know
question is
it
ordered.
will.
The question is on the adoption of the resolution. All those in favor signify by saying aye. All those opposed signify by saying no. In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it, and the resolution is adopted. Without objection.
So, I know, what can you do? I just got back from a doctor's appointment for my physical for my left eye surgery, and it looks like I don't get my surgery this month. They found some things wrong with my heart that were a little bit more in depth than expected. So now I have a cardiologist appointment on the 29th. Yay. But we'll get it taken care of. My heart's more important than my eyes anyway. Yeah, I'll get there. I wish I had a really good background like
Good
Benny
afternoon,
Johnson has up
everybody.
here.
It's such an honor to be here.
That'd be
Before
really
we
cool.
begin, I'd like to remind the delegates of the provisions of the rules, which require that each candidate for a nomination
Yeah,
for
5
President
years.
of the United States demonstrate sufficient support prior to the presentation of the name of the candidate for nomination. The chair wishes to inform the delegates.
Oh, I
that
can
this
change my
time that it
background.
has been furnished
You know,
in a timely
NVIDIA
manner
broadcast does that real
with
well.
Evidence of sufficient support of the candidates who will be presented.
I just don't have a loop, I don't
President
think.
and Vice President of the United States in compliance with the rules of the convention. Also, as prescribed under the rules, the total time for nominating speeches and seconding speeches for any candidate for President or Vice
Yeah,
President
those are
shall not
nice.
exceed 15 minutes.
I like those.
It has also been the custom at past conventions to permit the chair to recognize non-delegates for the purpose of making nominating speeches and seconding speeches. Without objection, the reading of the roll call of states for presenting the names for candidates for nomination is dispensed with, and non-delegates shall be permitted to make nominating and seconding speeches. At this time, the chair now recognizes the delegate from Iowa.
There we go.
And the chairman of the Republican Party of Iowa, Jeff Kaufman, for the purpose of nominating. Please give him a warm welcome.
Please give him a warm welcome. How about I give you a swift kick in the ass?
Good afternoon. I'm Jeff Kaufman, and I'm humbled and honored to stand before all of you this afternoon. As you've just heard, I come from Iowa, home of
he
the
does.
First in the Nation caucus, where our party's nomination process
I mean, honestly,
begins. Our caucus is a part of a lengthy democratic
he looks like the dude off
process.
of Family
Everyday
Guy.
Americans listen to the
it
candidates,
Family Guy?
consider
Or
what they have
Sa-
to say,
I can't remember.
and then make a profoundly
I
important
think it's Family
choice
Guy.
on who should lead the nation.
What's his
that
name?
we
He had his
love.
own spin-off
Earlier
cartoon.
this year, Iowa Republicans overwhelmingly voted for Donald Trump. Then the vast majority of Republicans in primaries and caucuses across the nation seconded Iowa's good judgment in a nominee.
Cleveland, that's right. Yeah.
Today is the final
It looks
step
like Cleveland.
before Election Day in this venerable and time-honored process. As we all gather here in Milwaukee, it's important for us to remember that this is a grassroots party.
Here's, hey.
It's a party of the people.
You
not
can't
a
unsee it
party
now.
of the bosses. Donald Trump has earned the trust of the people. He has listened to them. And Donald Trump has kept his word.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Over the next 4 days, we will hear about the many failures of the Biden-Harris administration. The sustained criticism does not proceed from a mean or narrow partisanship, but from the broad and sincere concern for the well-being and safety of our fellow Americans. It's part of our service to our country. More importantly, we will also hear about Donald Trump's broad and inspiring vision for our country. This is not a program just for Republicans, but one for all Americans. It reflects the value of America. It's a program that acknowledges that our nation has seen better days, and we can and we will blaze a brighter
If anybody
future.
actually wants to see the platform
we love America.
information.
We want to restore her security, her prosperity.
I'll go ahead and post
her
it in chat
excellence.
there.
I invite all of you to join me in supporting President Donald Trump in this great endeavor. This is an endeavor.
I haven't read it completely, but
This
from what
is
I
an
skimmed
endeavor
through,
that's going to
doesn't
make
look too bad.
America wealthy again.
I'm down for that. I'm broke as shit.
This is an endeavor to make America safe again. This is an endeavor to make America strong again.
Okay, I'm
And
good.
say it
Yeah.
with me, fellow Republicans. This is an endeavor to make America great again.
But I'm an independent. But I still want America great. Yeah, okay.
So here we go. It is my honor to nominate Donald J. Trump for the office of President of the United States.
This guy screams anymore. He's not going to have a voice left when he goes home. USA, USA, USA. I'm down for that. I am honestly trying to find my background loops. I don't have any idea where the hell they went. USA, 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 USA. Come on, in sync, you morons. In sync.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Yeah, amen to that. Now shut the hell up.
The chair now recognizes the delegate from Nevada and the chairman of the Nevada Republican Party, Michael McDonald.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Good
I've got
afternoon.
so many videos.
I'm Chairman Michael J. McDonald from the state of Nevada.
You look like McDonald. Just
It has
put
been
some
an
clown
honor of
clothes
a
on him.
lifetime to stand by President Trump's side since 2015. In Nevada, we held the first in the West Caucus, where we blew the Democrats' narrative apart. That you cannot have voter ID, that you cannot have paper ballots, and that you cannot have results of an election on election night. In Nevada, a state that is resilient on service industry, President Trump has proposed to eliminate taxes
Did he
on
just
tips
fuck up
on
his
day one.
speech? I think he did.
Unlike the Biden-Harris administration and the Democrats that increased taxes on tips. President Trump has transformed our party to the champion of the working men and women. We fight for what's right, not for what's easy.
You gotta fight
We're in a battle
for
the
your
soul of
right
our nation because we
to
want the best future for our
party.
family and for our country. President Trump is our fearless leader who withstood the persecution of a weaponized lawfare and who has fought even harder and stronger to represent and fight for all of us. I ask all Americans to join me in taking back our nation by supporting President Trump as he leads us back to victory once again. It is my honor to second the nomination of Donald J. Trump for the office of the President of the United States of America. God bless you.
Hey, I might have found the directory where my loops are in. It's background music, so I don't know what to do here. Yeah, so That's YouTube can't strike over that. It's background music. It's not intentional play. So they can bite me. And I don't even know what song that was. So is that U2? I don't know. I don't know who the hell that is. Oh, so what do you guys think so far? I mean, and beyond that, how's everybody doing today? I'm I'm a little dismayed that I won't get my surgery, but my heart's more important, so that'll all work out one way or another. One way or another, I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. One way. I'm still actually looking in this damn directory. There's so many videos. I didn't even know this directory existed, chat. This is like absolutely insane. It must have been a backup of a backup. Clean the toilet. What the hell? Yeah. Drain the swamp. Clean the toilet. Okay. So apparently it's not in here. I found one background, but it's not the news background that I was looking for. Where did the stuff go, man? I'm just so dismayed at this. RIP videos. I don't know, guys. This is just flipping weird. Wait, I know. I know where they're at. I'm pretty positive. Hey, hold on, guys. All right, there's the wifey. She was just reminding me of something. That's cool. Let's see here. Let's see. I think I know where this is at. Stream Labs. No, no, stop it. You son of a bitch. Okay, we're back talking here. Hold on.
We will now proceed with the roll call of the states. As required by Rule 37 of the Convention Rules, during the roll call, the states will be called in the order determined by the Secretary of the Convention. During the roll call, the chairs of each respective delegation or their designee will announce the vote of each state. During the roll call of the states, the Secretary will announce each state and that state's total number of available votes. Additionally, the chair would like to remind all delegates that the Secretary will record delegates' votes in accordance with their obligations under Rule 16 of the Rules of the Republican Party, state law, or state party rules, regardless of the delegation's announcement. The official results from each state are those announced by the Secretary. Lastly, just one reminder. We want to remind all our delegates, our alternates, and guests that maintaining order during the roll call is extremely important.
Yeah.
If the convention is not in order.
Stay in order.
For the Secretary or presiding officer to hear the vote announcement. Now, without objection, the complete list of votes recorded.
I object!
Shall be considered.
Oh, wait. We're not in court.
To conduct the roll call of the states, I'm pleased to announce and introduce at this time our distinguished Secretary of the Convention, Vicki Drummond.
One way or another.
Delegates and alternates, let us commence with the call of the roll of the states. Iowa, 40 delegates.
I mean,
Madam Secretary, I speak for the delegation from the great state of Iowa, the inspiring home of Caitlin Clark. And Madam Secretary, the great state of Iowa proudly cast all of its 40 votes for President Donald J. Trump.
Well, there you go.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this
Sounds like my
convention,
grandmother before
Iowa,
she had dementia.
40
Or
votes.
Alzheimer's,
President
actually.
Trump. Nevada, 26 delegates.
Madam Secretary, the great state of Nevada proudly casts all of its 26 votes for President Donald J. Trump.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Nevada, 26 votes, President Trump.
Yeah, there you go.
Oklahoma, 43
It's live. It's live.
Madam Secretary, I'm Nathan Dahm, Republican Party Chairman of the great state of Oklahoma, the crossroads of our country, and the first state to have a President Donald J. Trump highway, and the only state to have all 77 counties vote for President Trump 2 elections in a row, with a 3rd time coming up this November. Yeah! The state of Oklahoma proudly cast all of its 43 votes for President Donald J. Trump.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Oklahoma, 43 votes, President Trump. West Virginia, 32 delegates.
That must be something from Mississippi, the way ladies look and
on
talk.
behalf of the West Virginia delegation, my name is Patrick Morrissey, and I am very proud to cast all 32 votes for the Mountaineers, where we're always free, and to cast those 32 votes for our former and future president, Donald J. Trump.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, West Virginia, 32 votes, President Donald J. Trump.
I had intended to come home after that, after my
Hampshire,
appointment,
22
and
delegates.
go lay down and have a nap.
Madam Secretary, my name
did
is
not
Corey
work.
Lewandowski, and I served as President Trump's campaign manager in 2016 for that historic victory. I stand before you today on behalf of the great state of New Hampshire, the Granite State,
New
the
Hampshire.
first in the nation primary state, the state that delivered President Trump's first election victory way back in February of 2016. New Hampshire proudly casts all 22 votes for my good friend, the 45th and soon-to-be 47th President of the United States, Donald John Trump!
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, New Hampshire, 22 votes, President Trump. Nebraska, 36
Nebraska.
delegates.
Madam Secretary, my name is Eric Underwood. I'm the chairman. I present the great state of Nebraska. The good life is our motto, where agriculture, beef and corn is the lifeblood of our economy, where our medical field and university are amongst the top in the nation. But it is our people that embody a Nebraska nice, modest lifestyle. Now to announce our delegate allocation, our delegation co-chair, John Tucker.
Madam
John
Secretary,
Tucker.
the great state of Nebraska proudly casts all of its 36 votes for President Trump.
I mean, they're going to go through all of them states. It's going to be exactly the damn thing.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this
This is all
convention,
pomp and circumstance right here.
Nebraska, 36 votes, President Trump. California,
Wait, they found conservatives in California? What the hell?
California, 169 delegates.
California represents nearly 5.4 million registered Republicans, more than any other state in the nation. From its
Is that true? I thought
beaches
Texas
to its
was
soaring
bigger.
mountains, from expansive deserts to the redwood forests, the Golden State is responsible for securing today's GOP House majority. It will be the state responsible for returning a House majority to Washington this November so that President Trump has a partner in Congress to support his common sense agenda. With the largest delegation in the nation, Madam
Shit, we're talking
Secretary,
millions
the
right
great
now.
state of California proudly
Pomp and
cast
ceremony.
all of
Yes,
its
you're right.
169
Circumstance,
votes for
whatever.
President Donald
My
Trump.
brain don't work. You know this.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, California, 169 votes, President Trump.
Hey, y'all in the front row, shut the hell up. I can't hear.
Tennessee,
It worked.
Tennessee, 58 delegates.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. My name is Jack Johnson. I have the honor of serving as the Republican Majority Leader in the Tennessee State Senate. On behalf of our delegation chairman, the Honorable Bill Lee, the 50th governor of the great state of Tennessee, I am happy
Hey,
to
Cynthia,
report
welcome.
that from the mighty Mississippi, Graceland and Bill Street, to the Grand Ole Opry, to the Great Smoky Mountains, Rocky Top and Dollywood, to Rock City and Lookout Mountain and Bristol Motor Speedway,
I don't know.
and all points in between.
I'm not a Republican.
we
I'm an
proudly
independent,
cast
so I don't know
all
anymore.
58 of our votes for the next president of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and rules and procedures of this convention, Tennessee, 58 votes, President Trump. Washington, 43 delegates.
Madam Secretary, Washington State, the evergreen state, where the people support law enforcement by allowing them to pursue criminals, where the people support families and children by putting into law a parent's Bill of Rights, where the people reform taxes so that families and young people and small businesses can thrive. Washington State casts all of its 43 votes for the next president, the past president, Donald J.
Oh
Trump.
my gosh.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Washington, 43 votes, President Trump. Alabama.
I'm a
50
declared
delegates.
dumbass, so.
Madam Chair, I'm Coach Senator Tommy Tuberville and proud to represent the great state of Alabama, one of the most pro-military and pro-veteran states in the country. Huntsville, Alabama has sent somebody to the moon for the United States in the past. We will do
Yeah,
it
y'all
again in the
declared me a
very near
dumbass
future.
a long time ago.
We stand for the flag and kneel for God. Madam Chair, we proudly cast our 50 delegates for the next president of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Waka, waka. Here we go. There we go. Now we have a news background.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Alabama, 50
Breaking
votes,
news.
President Trump.
Nothing else is going on, but everybody is casting delegate votes for Donald J. Trump.
40 delegates.
Madam Secretary, the great Commonwealth of Massachusetts, home of John Quincy Adams,
Massachusetts.
Samuel Adams,
I
Patrick
like
Henry,
that.
and other great patriots who made America great, proudly cast all of its 40 votes for our next president, Donald
Except
J.
for
Trump.
Massachusetts seems to
together,
have one of the most
we
corrupt
can
law
work
enforcement
to make
agency
America
systems
great again.
in the United States. Not saying that I hate cops, because I don't. I'm just saying
Pursuant
there's a
to the
lot of bad
announcement
crap
of
going
the
on up there.
delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Massachusetts, 40 votes, President Trump. Indiana.
We got a long ways to go to get to 12:15, damn it.
Madam Chair, I'm Jim
58
Banks.
delegates.
Madam Chair, I'm Jim Banks from the great state of Indiana.
Madam Chair, I'm Captain Kern from the shitty state of Colorado. I vote all the Democrats, Donald J. Trump. It's worth a shot, right?
As the son of a factory worker born in a trailer park, a veteran of the United States Navy, it's the honor of my life on behalf of my great state, the Hoosier State, to cast all 58 votes for the greatest president of my lifetime and my friend Donald Trump. Thank you.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention,
Chat, we are going to be here a while. I'm telling you
58
right now.
votes, President Trump. Georgia.
Oh, yeah, the dude with the boot on his head. That was hilarious.
59 delegates.
Madam Secretary, I'm Josh McCoon, Chairman of the Georgia Republican Party. Georgia, the Empire State of the South. Georgia, the #1 state to do business in the United States of America. On November 5th, the Peach State will send 16 electoral votes for the once and future President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. And today, we proudly cast all 59 votes for President Donald J. Trump.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Georgia, 59 votes. President
Yarg. 59 votes.
Utah,
Yeah.
40 delegates.
Madam
How
Secretary,
many of those delegates have more than 4 wives?
Senator representing Utah.
Just asking for a friend.
Utah's a place where we have big families, big hearts, and big ideas. It's a place where we love
I
freedom.
know I'm not supposed to be doing that.
We love the Constitution, and we despise tyranny. In Utah, from the Red Rocks
At least
to
I
the
ain't hiding it.
snow-capped mountains with the greatest snow on earth, we know what heaven on earth looks like. Utah, the 45th state admitted to the Union, today
Yeah, well,
proudly casts
yeah, give me shit about it.
all
That's
of
cool.
its 40
Yep,
delegate
that's
votes
cool. I
for
dig it.
President Donald J. Trump and his newly announced running mate, my friend and colleague, J.D. Vance.
Well done. I'm wearing my glasses. Is that okay? Thank you. I need you to move over just a little bit.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and rules and procedures of this convention, Utah, 40 votes, President Trump. Maryland, 37 delegates.
11.
Madam Secretary, my name is David Bossie.
11 years
Maryland,
old.
The Old Line State, the 7th state to enter the Union,
known for the amazing Chesapeake Bay and blue crab, and the United States Naval Academy, the home of Fort McHenry, the historic site that inspired the Star-Spangled Banner, and the home of the next United States Senator from Maryland, Larry Hogan. Maryland proudly casts our 37 votes for my friend, the 45th and 47th President of the United States, Donald John Trump.
Donald. I love it when they screw up.
Announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention. Maryland, 37 votes, President Trump. Texas.
House.
Madam Secretary. I'm Abraham George, Chairman of the Republican Party of Texas. Not only Texas is the economic powerhouse of America, where we back our police officers, back our oil and gas workers, and back our men and women in uniform. Not only Texas create more private jobs, every month than Joe Biden could ever dream when he's sleeping. Not only we are the state where no Democrat has won a single statewide office since 1992. Behalf of our great Governor Greg Abbott, our Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, and our Attorney General Ken Paxton, and the Republican Party of Texas, and our entire delegation, we cast all 161 of our delegates for the 45th and the 47th.
There we go. Now we got the YouTube side of things updated.
Thank you, and God bless you, and God bless Texas.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Texas, 161 votes, President Trump.
Bernie.
Iowa, 79 delegates.
Madam Secretary Alex Triantafilou, Chairman of the Ohio Republican Party. I stand here today with my friend Bernie Moreno, who's going to retire forever politician Sherrod Brown and deliver a win to the United States Senate. We proudly cast our 79 votes for President Donald J. Trump
and J.D. Vance.
Wait, why did he throw J.D. Vance in
Pursuant to
that?
the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Iowa, 79 votes.
All right, Cynthia.
President Trump. America,
Oh, I know everybody thinks it, but who knows?
9 delegates.
Talofa teleman moto tunu pele America Samoa, where our motto is God is first.
I was
Therefore,
literally
Madam
about to
Secretary,
say,
American Samoa
English,
proudly
motherfucker. Do
and
you
with
speak
all
it?
our hearts, cast our vote in favor of our next president, Donald J. Trump. American Samoa! Talumai! Talumai!
Isn't that what The Rock does?
Announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, America Samoa, 9 votes, President Trump. Wisconsin, 41 delegates.
Madam Secretary, on behalf of the Wisconsin delegation, we welcome everyone here to this 23rd Psalm place we call home, where 170 years ago, this great party was founded down
Stop
the road
shaking the camera.
in Ripon, Wisconsin, in a little white schoolhouse.
Hey, now it says
Madam
breaking news.
Secretary, the great state of Wisconsin proudly casts all of its 41 votes for Donald J. Trump.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and rules and procedures of this convention, Wisconsin, 41 votes, President Trump. New York, 91 votes.
President Donald J. Trump will always be a New Yorker, and New York will always love President Donald J. Trump.
That's really bright.
We believe that President Donald J. Trump will be the first Republican in a generation who will win New York State.
That's a little bit more natural.
As representative for New York's 21st Congressional District, House Republican Conference Chair, on behalf of the 91 New York delegates to the Republican National Convention, we proudly cast all 91 votes for President Donald J. Trump.
Score!
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, New York, 91 votes, President Trump. Florida. Florida, 125 delegates.
Madam Secretary, and everybody in this great city, on behalf of our entire family, and on behalf of the 125 delegates in the unbelievable state of Florida, we hereby nominate every single one of them for the greatest president that's ever lived, and that's Donald J. Trump, hereby declaring him the Republican nominee for President of the United States of America.
Hooba shaka, hooba shaka, hooba shaka. I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. I'm sorry, I just heard that song right after he got done speaking.
Pursuant to the
I'm just saying.
announcement of the delegation and
You
the
can't stop
rules
the
and
music.
procedures of this convention, Florida, 125 votes.
You just
President
can't stop the
Trump.
music. Bam, 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 wahoo! Celebrate good times, come on! Yeah! Come on! Celebrate good times, come on! Celebrate good times, come on. There's gonna be a celebration right here. Celebration right here. And your laughter too. We gonna celebrate the party with you. Come on now. We're gonna celebrate and have a good time. We're gonna celebrate and have a good time. Yeah, all right.
We will now continue with the roll call of the states. Puerto
We will?
Rico, 23 delegates.
Madam Chairman,
Puerto Rico.
I'm Angel Cintron, State Chairman for the Republican Party of Puerto Rico. The great 51st Republican State of the Union, Puerto Rico. The shining
You're
star of
not
the
a state,
Caribbean.
you're a territory.
Brothers and sisters of Florida, Texas, California, New York, and all the state. Proudly cast all of our 23 votes for our next President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
There you go. I mean, I wouldn't mind having Puerto Rico as a state.
And the rules and procedures of this convention, Puerto Rico.
We try to keep things factual here.
23 votes, Donald Trump, President Trump. Kentucky,
President Trump.
46 delegates.
I got to quit anyway, guys, so I'm just going to smoke the rest of this pack and not going to smoke it all. I'm going to be goners with it. Ooh.
Madam Chairman. Madam Chairman, the Commonwealth of Kentucky proudly cast 46 votes for the next president, Donald J. Trump.
Guess they don't like him.
Announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Kentucky, 46 votes, President Trump. Hawaii, 19 delegates.
Aloha mai kako. We are the delegation
You
from
cuckold?
the beautiful state of Hawaii. We carry with us the traditions of the father of the Hawaii Republican Party, Prince Kuhio Kalanaʻaneole Piʻikoi. And we carry his sentiment when he said, "We are Republicans from the top of our heads to the bottom of our feet." Madam Secretary, the great state of Hawaii pledges all 19 votes for the future President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
I mean, is there a purpose to going through this chat? Because we already know.
Announcement of the delegation
Unless
and the
some
rules
state
and
goes
procedures of
rogue,
this convention,
that every one of them would be for
Hawaii,
Trump.
19 votes.
One, because there's no other
President
persons
Trump.
running that I know of. Is there?
Kansas, 39 delegates.
I am Mike Brown, chairman of the Republican Party of Kansas, the heartland of
I actually know
America
him.
and the breadbasket of the world. Also the aviation capital of the world and the home state of Bob Dole and Dwight D. Eisenhower. Madam
Nobody
Chair, the great
wants
state
to
of
say that
Kansas
this is
proudly
the home
cast
state of
all
Bob Dole.
39 of its votes for the man, Donald J. Trump.
Why would you be proud of that? Jesus Christ.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Kansas, 39 votes, President Trump. Louisiana, 47 delegates.
Madam Secretary, I am Eric Skermetta, Public Service Commissioner for the state of Louisiana and Delegation Chairman. Louisiana, led by my friend, Republican Governor Jeff Landry.
He doesn't sound like he's Louisianan.
Home of the Speaker of the House of the United States.
Can we get
Government
somebody from the
Mike
Bayou to
Johnson.
represent Louisiana? That would be awesome. Thank
House
you.
Majority Leader Steve Scalise. Host of the 2025 Super Bowl for the NFL for the 11th time. The state with the lowest utility rates in the country.
That's
And
true.
Becoming a center for capital investment for the United States. Louisiana, the sportsman's paradise, casts all of its 47 delegate votes for the bold and brave.
As
Donald
long as
J.
you
Trump.
don't get eaten by an alligator. Or mauled by a swamp bear.
Announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Louisiana, 47 votes, President Trump. Delaware, 16 delegates.
Madam Secretary, my name is Julianne Murray, and I am the proud state chairman of the Delaware Republican Party.
Man, she sounds like
Delaware
a
is small
boss.
and mighty state, but we are the first state. We are so proud of our nominee, and we are going to fight to deliver Delaware to Donald J. Trump.
Fight for your right to party.
The great state of Delaware proudly casts all of its 16 votes for President Donald J. Trump.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Delaware, 16 votes, President Trump. Guam, 9 delegates.
Madam Chairman,
Guam?
half a day.
Really?
I'm Felix Camacho, former governor of Guam. We send a warm half a day and Sejus Maasi from the great territory of Guam, where America's day begin. Itano Imansamoru.
The home of the newest Marine Corps base, Camp Blas, and over 20,000 members of our armed forces, Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, and Space Force, and over 23,000 veterans.
So, Madam
Why?
Chair,
They got aliens in Guam?
the great territory of Guam
Why would you need
proudly
Space Force
cast
there?
all 9 of its votes for President Donald J. Trump. Sejus Maasi.
I'm just asking, Chad. I mean, I'm very curious.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Guam, 9 votes, President Trump. Connecticut, 28 delegates.
Madam Secretary, my name is Ben Proto, and I have the honor of serving as chairman of the great state of Connecticut's Republican Party. Connecticut, the Constitution state, the arsenal of democracy, and the home of the two-time, soon-to-be
We're not a
three-time
democracy. Kick him off there.
basketball champion UConn.
Shut him up. Yeah, we're not a democracy. We are a republic.
President and soon-to-be 47th president of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Pursuant to the announcement of the
Can we enact a law that bills them $1,000 every time they call this country a democracy?
28 votes, President Trump. Alaska, 29 delegates.
I'm just saying it might be fair. Come on now.
The great state of Alaska pledges all of its 29 delegate votes to Donald J. Trump. The state of Alaska, the largest state in the nation.
Welcome back, Twitch.
2.5 times the size of our fellow state, Texas. The furthest northern state, western state, and eastern state. The largest bears in the country, largest moose, biggest military, more retired veterans per capita. Once again, we pledge all of our votes, 29 delegates, to Donald Trump, the next president of the United States of America.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Alaska, 29 votes, President Trump. Oregon, 31 delegates.
Madam Secretary, I'm Tracy Hunnell, National Committee Woman for Oregon, home of Congresswoman Lori Chavez DeRemer and Congressman Cliff Benz, home of the Beavers. Oregon is also home of the deepest lake in the country and the deepest canyon in the country. We have the 3rd most climbed mountain in the world, and we're the wind sailing capital of the world. Oregon is an outdoor lover's paradise with every geographical terrain on the planet within our border.
Don't care.
Madam Secretary, the great state of Oregon proudly casts our 31 votes for President Donald J. Trump.
Well, congratulations. All you did was a state advertisement, just like everybody else.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Oregon, 31 votes, President Trump.
I love it.
Mississippi, 40 delegates.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Governor Tate Reeves, on behalf of the great state of Mississippi.
the hospitality state, the birthplace of America's music, home to B.B. King, Elvis, Faulkner, and the best catfish in the entire world.
Wait, catfish?
Where our food is fried and our tea is sweet. Where breaking economic development and employment records daily is as common as college baseball national championship teams. A Republican stronghold and a key
I mean,
piece
I'll take some
of the
fried
Red
catfish.
Wall. From the mighty Mississippi River to the sweet Gulf Coast and everywhere in between, I am incredibly excited, honored, and proud to cast all 40
Chet,
of our
if this
votes
cameraman doesn't stop screwing around,
great United States.
I'm just saying, he's going to get a butt whooping.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Mississippi, 40 votes.
We are
President
waiting for
Trump.
breaking news, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
Northern Mariana
Sadly, there has been no breaking news, other than everybody is voting for Donald J. Trump.
Madam Secretary, I am
Go Trump!
Irene Hall, and I am the National Committee Woman and Delegation Chair of the Northern Mariana Islands. On behalf of the 9 delegates from my beautiful
I'm glad he's home,
Commonwealth
Misty.
of the Northern Mariana Islands, we are so proud to cast all of our votes for our President,
Donald J. Trump!
Pursuant to the
This-
announcement of the delegation,
It's getting very
and the rules and
monotonous.
procedures of this convention,
That's why I'm making fun of
Northern
them.
Mariana Islands, 9 votes. President Trump,
How many damn territories do we have, y'all?
29 delegates.
I need to find one to go move to.
Madam
Who the hell are the
Chairman,
Northern Mariana
Wyoming
Islands?
Secretary of State and Wyoming Delegation Chairman Chuck Ray. The Cowboy State is the energy capital of our country. We supply coal, oil and gas, soda ash, ag products for the entire world. And Wyoming, the Cowboy State, is Trump country. We've supplied
I thought Wyoming was the
highest
sheep
margin of
country.
victory for President Trump in both 2016
I
and
grew up a cowboy, so we were always told it was sheep country.
And with that, Wyoming, the Cowboy State, casts all of its 29 delegates for President Donald J. Trump.
Ba-bum-ba-bow. I'm loving it.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Wyoming, 29 votes. President Trump. Maine, 20 delegates.
Hi, my name is Demi Kazunas. I'm a proud Army veteran, a dentist, a daughter of legal immigrants, mother and grandmother, and will be the next U.S. Senator from the great state of Maine. But today, as chair of the Maine delegation, the largest exporter of lobsters and blueberries, also known as vacation land, and we delivered 1 electoral college vote for President Trump in 16 and 20 out of all of New England. We stand here proudly with my delegation of 20 to cast all of our votes for the next President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
I mean, can you tell a lot of these folks are not very eloquent in speaking?
This convention, Maine, 20 votes. President Trump. Missouri, 54 delegates.
Madam Secretary, Missouri, the Show Me State, home of the 4-time Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Home of the best United States Senators, Josh Hawley and Eric Schmidt. From the great Northwest of the Pony Express to the Lake of the Ozarks, Bass Pro Shop, and St. Louis Arch, the mighty Missouri is casting 54 delegates for our favorite president and the next president of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures of this convention, Missouri, 54 votes, President Trump. Idaho, 32
You the hoe? God dang. I wouldn't admit to that.
I'm Dorothy Moon, chairwoman of the Idaho Republican Party, and also the delegate sponsor. I'm excited to have all of the delegates behind us, all 32 votes, to go toward Donald J. Trump. We are the gem state. We are very rural. We have a lot of mountains and rivers, and we also love freedom and liberty. And we love a fighter, and Donald Trump is a proven fighter, and we want him to be our next president with our 32 delegates. We need to be with him. Fight, 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 fight.
News outlets are breaking J.D. Vance as VP running mate.
To the announcement of the
Let's go check this out.
and the rules and procedures of this convention, Idaho, 32 votes, President Trump. Illinois.
Where was this announcement? He's not on. He was supposed to do this during the RNC.
Madam Secretary, I'm Congresswoman Mary Miller, and I'm proud to represent Illinois, the land of Lincoln, the first Republican president. And on behalf of parents who are horrified by Joe Biden's attack on parental rights, on behalf of farmers who are being crushed by the Biden economy, on behalf of our daughters who Biden is forcing to compete against men in sports, and on behalf of the victims of the Kamala Harris border crisis, Madam Chairwoman, Illinois proudly casts all 64 votes for President Donald J. Trump.
All right. Give me just a moment, everybody. This is breaking news right here. It's all over, like Missy said, it is all over the news outlets. Donald Trump names Ohio Senator J.D. Vance as vice presidential running mate. Now, me personally, I don't believe this is the best choice. But it is his choice. That's for damn sure. The former never-Trumper once called the ex-president a terrible candidate and asked if he was America's Hitler. Now, it's political rhetoric on a lot of sides, and I can get where Trump could get past that. Yeah, it's definitely. It would be my choice. I can say that. But Ohio has a lot of pull, so it could be a swing state poll type scenario. Let's take a look into this article here. There's not a whole lot. There's some history about Vance and Trump, how he didn't like him to begin with. And okay, and there we have it. There's the reason right there. The tech billionaire Peter Thiel, who previously backed Vance's venture capital startup, poured record-breaking sums of money into the race, and Trump endorsed Vance, ushering his victory in the primary. Okay, this is in 2022. So there is our tie. There is our tie together right there between the two. It's going to be a financial tie as well as who can get the most votes. And Vance isn't a yes man, and I think Trump likes the fact that he's not a yes man. So that was written by Betsy Reed. I didn't go through the whole article. I didn't even paraphrase it, but now we know it's going to be Trump and J.D. Vance. Let's go back to the convention. Woof! What news? That was breaking news.
Madam Secretary, I'm State Senator Michael Testa from the great state, the Garden State, the state of New Jersey, a state where President Donald J. Trump has invested heavily. And we think and we know that he can win New Jersey this year. Madam Secretary, we should all be thankful right now that we are able to cast our votes for President Donald J. Trump after what's.
And I have to say on this whole J.D. Vance situation, and it's very possible that Trump wants somebody who's got the cojones one, to stand up to him, and two, to have the cojones to stand up to the Democrats and the extreme liberal side, if Trump for some reason is taken out. I have a feeling that this was not Trump's first pick, but he was convinced to take this pick because J.D. Vance is a badass in his own right. He's just not the right badass, in my opinion. Just saying.
Madam Secretary, as chairman of the United States Virgin Islands, the land of welcoming people, beautiful beaches, tremendous culture, and the best rum in the world, proudly casts its 4 delegates for President Donald J. Trump.
Pursuant to the announcement of the delegation and the rules and procedures, the U.S. Virgin Islands, 4 votes, President Trump. North Carolina. North Carolina, 74 delegates.
Madam Secretary, I am Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson, and God willing, I will be the next governor of North
So
Carolina.
Trump did this off camera. That's amazing to me.
North Carolina is the Tar Heel state. North Carolina is the home of the longleaf pine, and North Carolina is indeed, woo, the state that is and always will be.
Oops.
America's Braveheart and the next president of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump, for president. And 12 votes in accordance with the rules.
North Carolina, 62 votes, President Trump, 12 votes to be cast pursuant to the rules and procedures of this convention. Arkansas, 40 delegates.
Madam Secretary, Chairman Wadley, I am Joseph Wood, Chairman of the Republican Party of Arkansas, the natural state, the land of opportunity, home of the 47th Governor, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Yes. Also home of the National Federation of Republican Women, Julie Harris, Johnny Cash, Al Green, and the Little Rock 9 Civil Rights Movement. We cast our 40 votes to continue to fight and save America.
Notice they left the Clintons completely out of that.
Woo big Louie!
Arkansas, 40 votes, President Trump. Virginia, 48 delegates.
Madam Secretary, on behalf of the great Commonwealth of Virginia, named last week by CNBC as America's top place to do business. Home to 850,000 of the greatest Americans, our military and veteran heroes. Home to Washington, Madison, Monroe, the first governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia, the voice of liberty, Patrick Henry, and home to Thomas Jefferson, who penned the most immortal words that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they're endowed by their Creator with certain
unalienable rights.
And among them life,
liberty, and the pursuit of justice. Oh, happiness. Justice I would take too right now, because we don't have happiness or justice.
Proudly, as governor of Virginia, along with our great chairman of the Republican Party of Virginia, Rich Anderson, we cast our delegate votes for the next president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, and his vice president, J.D. Vance.
Virginia, 42 votes, President Trump, 6 votes to be cast pursuant to the rules and procedures of the
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and pause this right here. I just want to thank you all for being here for a little bit. I am out of here. I am exhausted, and I just wanted to see if he was going to announce live on the RNC. Looks like he didn't announce live on the RNC, sadly enough. But you know what? That's the shit we go through. So y'all have a great afternoon. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I am tired. I need a nap. Yeah, I feel horrible actually. So we'll see you guys on the flip side, and have a great one. And let's get the fuck out of here. Bye-bye.